Today we will learn about SQL commands. Before that, you should have a basic knowledge of database, table, column and field. A database is an organized collection of structured information or data. A table is a collection of rows. A column is the smallest unit of storage in a database. A column is also known as field. A row is a collection of column values. It is also known as record. Now, after getting this information, we'll move on to the command section. So first we'll open XAMPP control panel. After that we'll start Apache in MySQL. Then we'll click on the admin of MySQL. Then it will open phpMyAdmin. So it will open phpMyAdmin. Now in the left section you can see all the databases present in the system currently. Now to create a database, what we'll do, we'll go to the SQL and then we'll write create database and the name of it. So I'm writing here Bodacious, then pressing Ctrl Enter. So you can see that it has shown this result, and now in the left section you can see a database has been created with the name of Bodacious. Now clicking on Bodacious, you will see that you can create a table. Now to create a table we'll use command, and then what we'll write create table and the name of the table, student, and then we'll pass the fields that will be present. So name and then the data type of it, so varchar, and then the length of it, so 20, 50 is fine. Then roll number, its data type will be int, and the range will be 100. Then date of birth, data type will be date. So now I'll press Ctrl Enter. So a table has been created. So you can see in the left section Bodacious, a student table has been created, and if we see the structure of it, we'll see that all the fields with their data types is present here. So now if we want to add another column or field into the table, what we can do, we'll write alter table, and then the table's name, so table's name is student, and then what we have to perform to add, to modify, to delete a column. So we'll write add, because we have to add a column, and then we'll write the column's name, so I'm writing email, and then the data type of it with the length, then press Ctrl Enter. So if we now move to the table student and see the structure, you can see that a fourth column has been added named email, and its data type and length is also given in. Now if you want to change the data type of something, like I want, instead of DOB's database date, I want that we should just give it in age. So what we can do, I can change the data type of date we can modify it to age, so it will just return me the age of it instead of giving the date actually. So what I'll write alter table and the table's name and then modify. Then the column I have to modify is DOB. So modify column and then the column's name and then the data type I want. So I want int of 100. Then I'm pressing Ctrl Enter. So it has been modified, and now if we see the structure of it, we can see earlier DOB was of date data type, but now it has changed to int. Now we can just write the age in numbers instead of providing date of birth. Now let's say I don't want roll number in this. So what we can do, we can drop this field roll number. So what I'll write alt table again and then the table's name, then drop column and then the column's name. So it was roll underscore number, then pressing Ctrl Enter. It will ask again whether to drop it or not, because you won't be able to recover it if once it has been dropped. Now pressing Ctrl Enter. Now if we see the structure of the table, then you can see that roll number field has been removed or dropped from the table. So this is how you can change, drop or add columns in a table using the alter table command. Now to learn other commands like how can I insert, update and delete a record, we'll use an already existing database, student data. So it has one table named student, and these are the records present in the table currently. So you can see the last roll number is Zan, roll number 41, and this is his information. Now if I want to insert a record, what I will do, I'll press at this insert and then it will show this. So what is the syntax here? Insert into and the name of the table in which you want to insert, then the fields that are there, and then the values that have to be inserted in the field. So I am writing then the values. So it was 41, the last roll number. I am writing here 42, and then the name of the person. Sorry, I am giving it name AAA. Then the date of birth. So syntax of date of birth is first its year, then month, then date, and then the value grade. So I am giving it grade B. Now pressing Ctrl Enter. So one row inserted. Now if I go and see the records, you can see that at the 42th ID with the name of AAA and all these information, you can see clearly that a record has been inserted. Now if I wish to insert multiple records at the same time, what I can do, this syntax is same, I just have to add more values. So what I do, I'll do copy this part and then put a comma, then this, and put a comma and then this. So what it does, it add all these three values set that we'll be providing here. So now I'm leaving the id empty because it is set on auto increment. So after 42 it will be 43, 44 automatically. Now name, now pressing Control Enter, so you can see that 3 rows inserted. Now checking whether it has been inserted properly or not. So after 42 you can see it's 44, 45, 46. It has been auto incremented and multiple records has been inserted simultaneously. Now if I want to update a record, so let's say I want to update the record of ID number 3 named Bravo and it has a grade B. So what I can do, I can click on update, and then the syntax is update table's name, then the values you want to update and condition of which record you have to update. If we don't use any condition here, all the records will be updated. So I don't want to update ID, I just want to update the grade. So what I'll do, I'll update grade to Z, since I am pretty sure that Z grade won't be there, so I'm just doing it Z, where ID is equals to 3. Now pressing Control Enter, now checking the records. So grade of ID number 3 has been changed to Z because I applied a condition. Now what would have happened if I wouldn't have applied the where condition? I have removed the where condition and now I'm pressing Control Enter. So it will ask again whether you have to update all records or not. Now I'm pressing OK. So you can see here it has written that 23 rows affected. Now checking the records, so grade of every student has been changed to Q. That is why we have to apply where condition to change or update a particular record. If we don't use where condition, all the records will be updated. Now let's say I want to delete ID 9. So what I'll do, I'll write delete, or simply click this, delete from the table's name. Now where ID is equals to 9, then pressing Control Enter. So it will ask again whether to permanently delete or not, then you'll click OK. Then you can see that after roll number 8 it's 12, so 9 has been deleted. Now just like in update record, if I remove where condition from delete as well, so what it will do, it will delete all the records. So you can see that it will ask again that whether you have to delete all the records. Now if I press Control Enter or click OK, all the records that are present in student table will be deleted. So that's why where condition is important while using update and delete command.